Welcome, water signs, to your weekly reading today for May the 3rd, Monday, May the 3rd. Okay, so this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with every water sign out there. So I would say take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but check your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well. Okay, I'm going to read in the order of Cancer and Scorpio, and Pisces. I'll do one card, I'll do a clarifying card, and then I'll do an energy card at the end for the whole water tribe. Okay, card for my Cancers, please. Okay, let me clarify that card for you, Cancer. Okay, a card for Scorpio. Clarify that card. And a card for Pisces. Clarify that card. Beautiful. Okay, Cancer. So you've got the Justice card showing up in your reading today. So Cancer, for you, and this is being a general reading, I would say that, the literal version of this card is stuff showing up around legal documents that you need to sign. Things going to... So say, are you buying a house, a car? Are you going into a new job? Is there a contract that needs to be signed? Literally anything where there is something that needs to be signed. I would also say that when this card shows up in a reading for a general, it's also about just checking to see where your life is in balance at the moment. Is your life in better balance? Dogs. Is your, is there that beautiful work-play balance? Are you doing too much and, around your work? Are you not finding time for joy and for fun and for play? Or are you giving too much of yourself? And is there, are you not receiving the energy that you're giving out to others? I would say also look out for any Librans that are showing up in your field, Aries, over the next few days, and just check in to see how they can, why are they showing up for you this week. Now, your clarifying card is you've got 3 of Wands energy here. So this is the Sun showing up in Aries. So showing up here. This is for Cancer. Did I say that before? Yeah, Cancer. So Cancer, look out for any Librans in your field. I don't know why Aries was showing up, probably because this card's here. So for Cancer, so this is a really beautiful card for you because it kind of is like a doorway. It's like a doorway of, when we're in the Wands, it's a very action-orientated energy. It's about things that you've been doing, right? So it kind of says that, this is like a doorway. It's an open, a possibility for... Not a possibility, but it's like, what have you been putting into place over the last, in the past, and now you're kind of waiting for it to come to fruition. So I want to say it may be in the area of relationships. It may be in the area of your work field as well. You've been studying, you've been doing all these things to get that up and running, and now you're kind of going to be sitting back and seeing the opportunities that are going to be coming in for you, Cancer. But yeah, a really, really, really great card, a really great reading for you, Cancer, around better balance, but also around, because, this 3 of Wands can be coming through to say, you've been doing so much work lately, Cancer, that you haven't been able to see the fun side of things. So now is your opportunity that you're doing the hard work, you're seeing your results and the fruition of that hard work coming through, but now is your time to take the lighter side of things and see the joy in things and have fun with things, okay? Particularly around relationships and particularly around another Libran showing up in your field, Cancer. Okay, so now we're moving, I'm in water, so now we're moving into my Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio, for you, we've got this Mercury in Sag coming through. It's come through in the reverse. So when this card shows up, it's Mercury in Sagittarius, okay? So it's communication, it's a thought process around, it's messages of bigger picture kind of things. And it's quick messages, okay? This is a really, really fast moving energy. The fact that it's come through in reverse, Scorpio, it tells me that there's kind of a stunted area of movement in your life, and whether that's around communication as far as you're waiting for someone to get in contact with you, you're waiting for a particular email, you're waiting for a particular phone call, you're waiting for something in particular, or you're even waiting for travel, this is even around travel as well. It's like, it's kind of, everything is a little bit blocked at the moment. It's like, okay, it's what you're waiting for isn't really happening at the moment. And it's interesting because you've got this really heavy energy of Pluto coming up and showing up for you around this lack of movement in your life. Okay, so I would say Pluto is about that death and rebirth situation. It's about on a spiritual, on a higher plane level. It's about understanding our troubles, our trials, our tribulations, and it's getting the higher meaning around that, okay? It's like finding the spiritual growth in our lessons. So I want to say for you that there is some growth to be done around patient and waiting. And this is 8 of Wands shows up. It can be ghosting as well, but it can be especially with COVID and everything right now, it's very we're kind of a little bit hesitant about making plans, particularly around travel, because everything changes from day to day. So it can be definitely around what's happening around COVID at the moment as well. If you're thinking about getting any kind of immunization at the moment, then I would have a look into that. That Judgment card is showing up as a rebirth, an opportunity for rebirth for a reason, okay? I can't help but look at needles that's why immunization's coming through around that COVID conversation as well. I would be looking at the deeper meaning around it as well, okay? So, but whatever is showing up for you, Scorpio, and this is, I want to say, you showing up in your own sign, okay? Pluto rules this card, which is ruled by Scorpio. So yeah, definitely opportunities for you to really go deeper in that lack of communication, in that lack of movement on a physical and on a literal and a non-literal way for you this week and the next few days. But yeah, lots of definitely an opportunity for you to find growth around wherever it is there's no movement in your life at the moment, for whatever reason that may be. And then we move into Pisces, and this is such a, have a look, here we go. So this is, it's sun in Gemini, but it's just got such a massive Pisces vibe to it, I reckon. It's kind of like that need, 10 of Swords, so rounding out a situation and the overthinking around it. By the time we get to the 10, it is done. It is so done. It was done by the time we got to 9, right? So 10, we're running to really let it go. We're releasing it, but it needs to be released, and it needs to be released on that mercurial level, on the way that you think about it, okay? It's not a feeling, it's a thought. And by you releasing and letting go of the thought and your idea about it, it means that you're able to kind of clear it, shift it, transmute it, and move on from it, okay? 9 of Wands, it's that moon in Sagittarian energy, okay? So it's the wounded warrior, it's your battles, it's your struggles, it's your past, okay? So can you, Pisces, let it go? I know that Pisces energy, you guys will hold on to something and you'll fucking hold on to it for the next 30 years, and you'll bring that stuff up 30 years down the track and be like, but what about when you said that to me? It's like, oh my God, come on, 10 of Swords time. Let it go, let it go. Be gone with the wounded warrior energy in that archetype. Let it go. And by you releasing that and letting it go, you really are able to move on to something better. And you've got rebirth at the bottom of the deck, which is that strong death and rebirth flight. It's that Judgment card, it's that Pluto vibe. Okay, let's get an energy card for all my water signs here. An energy reading for my water signs for the next few days. Okay, gift. How beautiful. So gift comes through for you for my water signs, and have a look. Of course it does. Look at all the water. We've got a mermaid here. We've got the ocean behind us. So this is about being able to see gifts in everything around you, from your environment, from your relationships, from the people that you're meeting, from the events that are going on, from the synchronicities that are showing up in your vibe. Okay, it's about acknowledging that true happiness and the gift that we're receiving by noticing synchronicities and by noticing what's going on in our external environment, it shifts what happens and what takes place in our internal environment. Because when we're able to really surround ourselves by and notice the gifts that our guides are giving us, and these aren't tangible gifts, these are energetic gifts, we're able to kind of anchor into our awareness of our environment. We're out of our head and we're practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is even in that awareness of our gifts and awareness of what is coming into our energy. And that's when we're in that state of awareness. That's a state of mindfulness. That's a state of anchoring into the moment, no longer in the past, no longer projecting to the future. That's being anchored in the now moment. And that is the gift. And when we access that, which it's open and available to every single one of us, when we're able to access that gift, that's when true happiness resides, because that's when the overthinking goes away, the projection dies down, and we're in the simplicity, the bliss of simplicity. Okay, what's that beautiful song that I love, and it's like oh gosh, I can't think of it, but it's like with the simplicity of each breath, it's like that's when true happiness resides, in that moment to moment of the subconscious, of breathing, okay? And that just takes us and anchors us straight into the moment. And that's where true happiness resides. So I love that for my water signs. Guys, please drop in the comments how this reading has resonated with you. And yeah, please comment away and let me know how you guys go with it. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, theenergymuse.com.au. Have a wonderful day. Bye.